The Volunteers have been waiting and waiting, and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 20. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Takes the handoff. It's up. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. All right, guys, let's talk a little bit about Oklahoma. You start the season, top 25. Clearly, expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on third down. Off the play fake. With the catch, it's Tucker. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Sooners moving quickly to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to him.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No.
There he goes. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's up. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. coverage. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Off play action. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Catch in the middle. It's Gibson. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. And the Sooners had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
And I feel like this defense is starting to get in a rhythm and starting to feel it, right? You've seen him take off, have some success, and you know, if nothing's open, he wants to run. Defense kind of locked in, didn't give up a big play there. They're kind of dialed into what's going on. Unsuccessful second down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively to try to have success on third down?
Turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Direct snap. It's Tatum. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line.
And how about a decision time right off the jump? Fourth down. Do I want to go for it? First drive. Call me what you're going to do.
I'm taking the points right here. It's early in the game. You're trying to pay off this opening drive. Just get some points up on the board. If it was a little closer to the end zone, I'd say maybe go for it, but I'm playing conservative.
They'll immediately call timeout. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. On the move from inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. They'll run the RPO and pull it right. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. First down here for the offense. Might be calling a hot route. Back to pass, it's Aguilar. He'll take the deep shot. Makes the grab down the left side. Off and running. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Volunteer.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Coming out with it, it's Sategna. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Gonna take a shot. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
looked to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outdo the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just
lofts one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
The Sooners will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Back to throw, it's Aguilar. Unloads to the right. Wide open downfield. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Really good concept there. Use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big game, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
They'll try to get the first through the air. Fires downfield. The pass falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of this quarter. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback making adjustments. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. It's incomplete, and the defense makes a stop and gets the football back.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on down.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's caught. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Deep shot for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
And you're not going to see many of those. And that's a gift for this defense. You don't see this guy miss very often, especially to put 6 on the board. That was a big missed opportunity for this quarterback and this offense.
Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was another play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it and made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just
under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
Oh, the attempt is no good. And guys still down by 4, still needing a touchdown to take the lead. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. On the move, it's Lewis. Spins away from the defense. Picks up the first down, still moving. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. To the air, it's Aguilar. Going for the big play. He holds it in and nobody's close. Touchdown, Tennessee. And once he got away from the D, they
defense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Running it to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Neyland Stadium alive, a cauldron of orange noise on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Lewis. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
He'll get rid of it. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second.
Breaks into the open. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Lethal weapons all over the field. That has been the standard at Oklahoma for several years.
I mean, so many guys, and they built this offense on space and speed, and it's the playmakers out wide. Listen, they've had great quarterbacks, but if you don't have guys outside, they're going to make plays. Obviously, it makes it hard to move the football. These guys, they make it easy.
Wants to keep it in the air. And he was looking into the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. With the snapping the football, everybody being on time, man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Dropping back, it's Mateer. He's got it on the run. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. The Sooners in the hurry-up. With the run on first and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They need 7 more yards to reach the end zone. It's second and goal. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
Caught over the middle. It's Kent. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if you can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
From the gun, looking for a man. Back's got it. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
And they've decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. That is not what they had in mind at all, and it's going to be a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing.
Turning it on.
Five people down there, and nobody want to block no one dude.
Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but, man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity to create some momentum, cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
He is going nowhere. Stopping at the line of scrimmage. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for second down. Dropping back, it's Mateer. On the run, fires downfield. Makes the grab. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's got it on the move. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And the Sooners need to pick it up on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Touchdown Sooners! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
He's got great speed. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Tight end now in motion. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Makes the grab. It's Lewis. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 35-yard line.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles.
Just now, it just tapped, Big Cam.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to throw, it's Aguilar. Going deep. Touchdown!
I'm worrying about the long shit, man.
Offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
He'll bring it out. It's Sategna. He gets a block. Got a little room. Can they catch him?
Let's fucking go, man.
Touchdown.
How about that play? Rattling the football, like that's dangerous on a kickoff with so many fast guys coming down the field. A lot can go wrong, but man, did it look sweet. The nice little lateral kickoff return. You don't see that very often.
And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker. First half in the books. Time down. Join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. Fielded in the end zone, it's Lewis. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Quarterback making checks. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Looking to the big tight end. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Really nice play on the pick. Was looking for a little more yardage, but great field position at the 34. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. Looking for a man. It's Mateer. Here comes the heat. Got a man. It's up. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Sooners want to pick up the tempo. He was looking to get the ball farther downfield, but he just had to take what he could before he got drilled.
Sometimes you can look down the field, Reese, but you see that pressure, and it's getting to you. Get rid of the football. You don't want to take the sack. You don't want to lose the yardage, and try to let your running back or somebody else make a play out of the backfield.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll throw it. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. Wants to go up top on first down. Gets it to him on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Going to swing it on second down. Rushes on him. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Neyland Stadium alive, a cauldron of orange noise on third down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense.
You cannot make this shit up, bro. Like, you cannot, bro. Like, this shit is ridiculous.
Of this defender on the play, because he knew he might not actually get to the quarterback and make the hit, but he was able to still swat away, use the...
Oh, there's an alley on the left. And they'll do more than move the chain. Move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
Well, these two have been absolutely unstoppable in this game, and it just feels like every time this guy drops back to throw, he's throwing it to one guy and one guy only. The defense cannot stop him. He has been a matchup nightmare all game long.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down.
How are these niggas getting beat off the line so fast? I'm not even pressing.
Is there anything this dude can't do? He's channeling his inner Condridge Holloway, Heath Schuler, or dare I say, the great Peyton Manning.
I bet he can't lead the band, Reese. I bet he's not allowed to do that. He's having himself a day. He's not there yet, but man, putting up some stats, doing what he wants. This offense is absolutely cooking.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Hawkins. Buys a little time. Trying to make oh, he's got some space. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Outside the pocket, lets it go.
Can I just get one play? Just one play. One play where a nigga just do some shit, bro. Like, one. That's all I'm asking for.
They can't get one of their best players the football in the passing game. This guy's a weapon. He eats defenses alive each and every week and has yet to make one.
Gashing the knee on the right. And he goes out of bounds, but finally this passing game gets something going here as they try to rally.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for the season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Sooners heading quickly to the line.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. On the move. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Sooners pounded a rock to move the sticks now back to work. And 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Quarterback Steak looking for just a sliver of daylight. And I don't think he got in. Those big bodies up front just creating a wall at the goal line.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Pollard.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
The Sooners will try to convert on 4th down. Try to barge their way in. Not only the 4th and goal stop, but they get him in the backfield at the 4-yard line. This should be the last play of the quarter. Hand off from the shotgun. They get in the backfield and make the play, and that's how they'll finish off this third period. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. From his end zone, he'll go up top. Got his man quickly. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. And the Vols come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Oh, he's got a chance. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And they haven't called his number a lot today, but, man, they needed that third down conversion. Got to get points on this drive, trying to go down the field. Obviously, the clock isn't your friend. Nice job getting the first down there.
They'll ride the hot hand. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Guys at the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
A strike downfield. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
An offense has practiced the situation. This is 4-minute offense. You've got the lead late in the game. You're trying to bleed the clock and just get first downs. They do that. They stay in bounds, and the clock keeps ticking.
To throw, it's Aguilar. Looking for a huge play. He's got it inside the 15. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Tennessee.
And it's a really nice drive by this offense. They didn't get too conservative. They put the drive together. Now, the biggest thing for me, now the other team has to score 2 touchdowns. And that's the goal you want. You always want to make it as hard as possible. This offense executed in the fourth quarter. Nice job.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. They'll start this drive with a pass. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
Shakes off the defender. Touchdown ball! And the route is on.
And the second half looking a lot like the first half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point, and game one going exactly how they scripted it.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to pass. It's Hawkins. Pressure coming. Trying to beat the D deep. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
At this point in the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
He'll try to do it himself. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking downfield on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The Sooners will hustle to the line. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Couldn't find a ton of